This video will be covering how you can change layers and organize your drawing. The first thing you'll need to do is pick up the sample drawing from your worksheet. This is 7.0, exercise on making layers. We're going to be making these layers, and you can use this as a little note. You want to make these layers with these corresponding colors. We're going to take this very simple blank white drawing and we're going to add color to it to signify that we've made those changes to using our layers. You need to come over here to the AutoCAD file and select the AutoCAD file, download it into your machine. Okay, and then it's an older file, so you do get a lot of more messages that come through. Also, you're going to get your one-page PDF if you need it, or take a picture of it, or just have this page handy and accessible to you. So let's download it. And we'll open it up so we can see what the directions look like. It's pretty simple, pretty basic on one page. I'll show you a few things that aren't on this page that will help you, because you do need to get these little objects to change over color. So let's look at our AutoCAD file. This is what you open up when you get it, and you will not have any of these layers. So at this point, you may want to pause the video and go ahead and make the layer by clicking on the top sunshine button, and you get this layers. I'll just make a second. I would just start cranking out and making letters. This one I don't need though. Let's get rid of these. Okay, and you can also change the direction of these. Once you have completed these layers, we'll just have and they'll have these corresponding colors. Everything will work well until you get to something where for a color it doesn't ask blue, yellow, magenta, or blue. It just gives you a number, and here's where you would put in that number. And I've typed in 91, and if you scroll over these color swatches, you'll see that each one has a number. There's index colors, and we could find it here if we wanted. If we had the time, we could probably find 91. Okay, that just proves it's much easier just to type it in. So 91, we see the color that is equal to 91, and we go OK. And same for 65 and 250 on text. You can see on the cut sheet that I have made that edit. I've crossed out the 250 because that's black, and we're gonna put in 240 so that the 240 will give you this red. Once you've completed this, you now have the things required for you to transform this drawing, and this is an exploded isometric, by the way. So here's what I like to work with now. We'll go back to the drawing once we've created our layers, and we're going to select each of these objects and put it on a layer. And how do you do that? You come over to the objects you need, and sometimes you might have to do it more than once. I'm going to accept that this is going to be its own layer, but for now I'll go ahead and grab it. You drag and drop. I'll put it on text for now just to show you that can change color. Text. There. So now we'll follow the method. I'm going to go down and create each one. This tells you what this particular piece is: upper body and lower body, post, plate, shoulder screw. So those coincide with the layers that you've created. So now we're going to make this on the layer that it's referring to. So let's grab This first one goes down to nut, drop in place. Didn't work the first time. So I'm new to this. Nut. Okay, so it was a series of enter, escape, and I'm upper body. Upper body. Maybe we'll do a blue screen so we don't collect everything. Okay, upper body. Okay, we got a few little pieces that we'll clean up. Upper body. Okay, excellent. Okay, now we're gonna pick up the lower body. Sounds like I'm doing yoga, but let's keep going. Okay, this is lower body. We're gonna looks like I have to put on. I'm missing my lower body lesson for this one, but no problem because now we've decided that this is a free and available. We can come in here and we can change. We can double click and perform an edit. Okay, we'll call that the lower body. Okay, we've done it. We accepted it, and we'll make 0 the current layer because I think that's causing. So let's make sure that this is on lower body. Lower body. As you can see, we're starting to get that sought for rainbow color. Lower body. Switch this to the post. Fine, we're working our way down. There, now we're going to come back and fix the text. Show that all of our text is where it needs to be. Yeah, it only went up the top here, it looks like. There, that's looking pretty good. We can make a few modifications. We could make this in color as well. We could put each one of this. We either put this all on the yellow text, which is probably most normal, or you can also colorize it if you choose to put it on each separate layer. And then finally, you could add your name onto this. You could type over this and change your name. And you could submit that, and that concludes what you would need to do to change layers for this MCAD object.